Robert Jermain Thomas had a mission to bring the gospel to Korea. At 26 years old, Robert had smuggled Bibles into Korea with a small wooden boat. However, Christianity was outlawed, and foreigners were seen as a threat. It was so dangerous that the next year in 1866, 9 French missionaries were brutally tortured and executed, and 8,000 Korean Catholics were slaughtered. But after observing the nation's profound spiritual hunger on his Bible smuggling trip, his resolve to bring the gospel grew strong, and so, despite the great risks, he decided to go back. In the same year as the massacre, Robert secured passage on the General Sherman, an American merchant ship seeking to open trade with Korea. They sailed towards the capital city of Pyongyang, and Robert handed out Bibles at every small village along the way. The Korean officials ordered them to turn around and leave. However, the captain disobeyed these orders. Eventually, a hostile crowd gathered around the ship and fighting broke out. One by one, the crew was captured and executed. Robert, however, did not fight or run. Instead, he came ashore holding Bibles, offering them to his captors, pleading with them to take the word of God. Several locals grabbed him and dragged him to the feet of a soldier, Chu Won Park. Full of anger, he drew his sword and executed Robert. But God did not let Robert's death be for nothing. After Chu Won Park had executed him, he took one of Robert's Bibles as a trophy. He ripped out each page and decorated the walls of his house with them. 40 years later, after tensions died down, Chu Won Park attended a small prayer meeting near the spot where he killed Robert. With tears streaming down his face, he confessed what he had done. The words on those pages spoke to me. The word of the Lord surrounded me in my own home, and the love of that young missionary called out to me every day. I was saved by the message of the man that I murdered. The crowd of believers silently listened to his confession. I know that missionary gave his life for me. I too will do the same. I will dedicate my life, my home, and all that I have to preach the message of salvation, no matter what problems it might bring me. His and many other confessions were part of the beginnings of one of the largest revivals in the history of Korea. By 1910, more than 200,000 Koreans were Christians.